Let me try how, or let me see how it handles inverted. It does really nice. Does it really nice? Hey guys, welcome back to John's RC. If you're new to this channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and you can also check our Instagram at johnsrcx. So today I have a really nice plane to show you guys. This is the HobbyZone AeroScout S2. This is an upgraded version of the original HobbyZone AeroScout S, and as far as I can tell, the only real change was just the receiver. It went from an AR637 to an AR631. So they didn't change anything massive like the airframe or whatever. But yeah, this came as a bonded flight package, so that means I just supply myself with my own transmitter. I'm going to be using my Spectrum NX8. I also supply myself with my own battery and battery charger. This is where the battery goes. This is where the battery goes. The battery that we're going to be using is an E-Flite 3S 2200 mAh battery pack. Just put this back. So this model has a wingspan of 1095 millimeters and it has a length of 865 millimeters. The motor that this thing is using is a 2250 kV brushless outrunner motor, and this also has safe. So there's 3 safe modes. There's beginner, intermediate, and advanced. On beginner mode, you have the least amount of freedom on your bank and pitch, so that means it will not allow you to do anything like a roll or a loop, and it will also limit the amount of throw you have on your control surface. So as you can see, I am on beginner mode right now, and I don't get very much throw. And you can also see when I move my ailerons, the rudder also moves, so that helps with the coordinated turn. Now on intermediate mode, you can see I'm getting a little bit more throw, and it also limits your bank and pitch in the air still, so you still won't be able to do a loop or a roll or anything like that. But you can also see that the rudder will stop moving on intermediate mode. Now on advanced mode, all of those limitations are gone and you get the maximum amount of throw. You're allowed to do any type of 3D thing. I've had the original AeroScout and I have pretty high expectations for this because it was pretty nice 3D wise. So yeah, what I really like about this plane with the safe modes is that you're able to grow with it. So let's say you buy this as a complete beginner, you can start off on beginner mode. Once you get used to that, you can go to intermediate mode, and once you're really comfortable with it, you can go to advanced mode. So that's what I really like about this plane. So yeah, let's go and fly this, guys. Everything's working. I'm going to be taking off on beginner mode. Throttle's working. Alright, here we go. And try to keep it close because it is a slightly gloomy day. So far it seems to be taxiing pretty well. Alright. Taking off! So like I said, I do have pretty high expectations for this plane. It's a great beginner plane. I've used this model actually to train some people who were interested in getting into RC hobbies. It actually feels pretty smooth. For some reason, the control surfaces feel smoother than the original one. Okay, that's pretty neat. Yeah, this feels way smoother. Alright, so like I said, I'm on beginner mode. Everything seems to be handling fine. Let me do a low pass. Wow. Yeah, this is a pretty cool plane. Let me switch on to intermediate mode. And you can see now, you get a bit more freedom, but you won't be able to do a loop or anything like that. It limits you at like the halfway point. I can also see that this plane starts to get a little bit more twitchy. So you might have to get a bit more used to this if you're a complete beginner. But it's nothing too hard. Alright, now I'm going to go to advanced mode. Okay, so I should be able to do a roll. Yup. Wow. I don't know why maybe they changed the surface or something. The control surfaces feel way smoother. I really like that. Let me try a loop. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real close, so you might see me trying to do really tight circles. Just so this can stay on camera. Because you can see it's a pretty gloomy day. Let me try let me see how it handles inverted. Yeah, does really nice. Does it really nice. This is also the plane that I used for one of my contests at the flying field. I got 3rd place in the Limbo contest with this plane. And this is a pusher prop design model, as you can tell. And I really like that because whichever way you crash the model, the motor will not break. So that's really nice. This is a super neat plane. It does feel slightly twitchy though, so that might be a bit tricky if you're a totally new pilot. Oh shoot, I just stalled there. Alright. Okay, so I think I have to land now. I have like a minute on my timer, so I'm gonna start landing. Glides really nicely. Alright, I just taxi it back. This is a super neat plane. Alright, so that was my flight on here. Alright, so that was my flight on the AeroScout S2. It's a really, really neat plane. What I did notice, though, is that it felt much smoother on control surfaces. It handled way smoother, and that is a really nice thing. But yeah, I went through all 3 modes. I went through all of them, and I was able to do my loops, rolls, upside down. I was able to do all of that. This is a great beginner plane if you're wanting to get into the RC hobby. So I totally recommend this if you're new. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to John's RC, and if you're new to this channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.
Awesome flight, John. Awesome flight.